So welcome everyone. I'm super excited today to introduce to y'all Marion Weist. She is the owner of Foothill Hypnosis in San Diego. She is a mother, a wife, and a master trainer, a marketing expert. So welcome, Marion, today to share a little bit of information.
Yeah, thank you, Carmela. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for taking the time to do this.
Awesome. So the biggest question that's off the top of my head right now is, you're a mom, you're a wife, and you're running this business that is, you're so fully skilled and able to juggle all these roles. And I know that there might be people listening today, perhaps women that are thinking this is something that they'd like to do. What would you say to them, thinking of coming to our training in November or even training with the MHS?
Yeah, it is. I have two young kids under 10, and running this business, I've been doing this now for almost 18 years. So I've had kids in the middle of owning an office. So there was a little bit of a learning curve of trying to figure out how to integrate both, because our culture, our society tells us that to be a boss mom, we have to, do it all and be best at all of it. Well, the pressure of that was so intense in the beginning when I tried to do these travel trainings where I had to travel to different parts of the country. In the beginning, I thought I could do it all, and I actually brought my kids with me, which now looking back, I know was the craziest thing I could have been doing. But I brought my kids with me as young as like 4 months. And it was a lot because I could never give my full self to the training and to my colleagues, or to my child. It was such a tug of war internally. But when I found out through the trainings and through the guidance of the other trainers who are parents, and Scott, who also is a parent, that the best thing to do is to allow my child, and now my children, to have the space to be the people that they need to be and connect with the parent, my husband and extended family, when I'm away, and they can see me as a role model of success in the future by traveling and teaching and training at all these different events around the country, so that they can get a great role model of what success looks like or could look like for them as they become adults. So it is the internal struggle that I know that there's people out there that are struggling with, and they're like, oh man, I can't take the time and I can't go, and who's going to watch? Well, it is actually the biggest gift to yourself and to your children to take the time to travel and become the person you need to be for them. And you can only do that when you are away from them, which is a weird thing, but it helps so much, that you won't have that distraction, of feeling guilt one way or the other.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Awesome. Yes. So, yes, the metaphor that comes to my mind for those people that are traveling, if you have the gas mask that comes down, put it on yourself first in order to take care of others. And you're setting a wonderful example, Marion, to your kids and to show people how they can be. You're very empowered, taking action, being the business owner. And yet, as I watch you be an amazing mother to your kids and wife to your family, you're setting a perfect example. And that's some of the things in balance that we do teach and learn in MHS. So one more question before we kind of sign off here. I guess perhaps two. What kind of specific benefits do you think this particular training in San Diego is going to bring? What kind of things will people be achieving if they attend?
Well, I know for me, what I got out of the trainings as a parent, once I became a parent, was the ability to really feel free to be myself and not let parenthood define me. Um, I know that sounds kind of weird, and I know it does define us in some way, but it's not the only thing that I'm thinking about. One of the trainers, Julie Nice, who's been on Dr. Phil, calls it mommy track. That leaves us distracted from being and becoming ourselves as we grow older also. And it really helps me to learn the skills to become myself and to become the best parent that I can be for my children. So I know that the attendees, with the multitude of trainers that will be there, will have the ability to learn those skills too, of communication, of staying calm when things get frustrated, of being able to see the outcomes you want as you raise your children. So there's so many amazing things that people will learn when they come to the trainings.
Awesome. Very clear. Thank you. That's very insightful. So
Yeah.
last question, how do people register? How do they find the training and how do they find you?
First off, go to masterhypnotistsociety.com. All the information is right there. It'll pop up right on the screen when you get there. And it is in San Diego in November, the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. So that's over the holiday weekend. So you won't be missing that much work if you do work outside of an office, which is perfect for people who struggle with that. And you can also find me at other side, foothillshypnosis.com. And and so if you have any questions, feel free to message Carmela or myself, and we can get you headed in the right direction to get you registered, because space is limited, and it's already, I think, 50% sold out. So that's super excited. And there's so many amazing things coming that I can't put it all into one video. I'm so excited.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Marion. We're going to have a blast. We want to have a blast with you all. So hopefully you register, come talk to us, ask us questions if you need, and we'll talk to you soon.